What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Colts Franchise. We are on week 10. We're going to check out the good old top players of week 9, aka the players of the week. We got Bobby, and I was watching Monday Night Football last night. Or Sunday Night Football, I mean. It's actually now Bobby Okereke. So, Bobby Okereke, 10 tackles, 3 sacks, and forced fumble. Obviously, not, really got anybody else. Let's see if any of the simmed weeks, yeah. Nothing for the simmed weeks. So, Bobby Okereke, our first weekly award winner. We got some players ready to negotiate weekly strategy, but what I want to do first is the injury report. I have neglected this, to be honest. But we have a few people that can come off IR. Obviously, really, J.J. Nelson, Desmond Patman are the only others that could come off potentially. And so this is what I'm going to do. First, Quentin Nelson is for sure coming back. How do we remove him? We can move him to the practice squad. But they're uninjured, but I have no option to return them for some reason. It says yes, but there's nothing. So, unless we can figure that out, looks like they're staying on the IR. Okay, we are back, and allegedly you have to have room on your roster to return the players from IR. So we're going to test this theory. I'm not going to cut everyone, but we're going to get rid, I think, of Brett Hundley. I like Jacob Eason. I like Sam Ellinger. Brett Hundley really doesn't bring anything to the table. So Brett Hundley has been released. So we're now at 52. Let's see if we can bring back Quentin Nelson. If we can, we are also going to cut Michael Badgley and bring back Goggles. So let's see. Quentin Nelson here. I see no option. I don't see an option to return him. He's uninjured. Yeah. I mean, one last thing maybe I could check is if we can do it from the actual roster spot. Okay, wait. He's right here. Can we do it from here? Nothing. Is he in the depth chart, maybe? Because it doesn't show his status as injured, so I'm very confused. Yeah, he's just non-existent. Okay. Well, in that case, we just cut Brett Hundley for nothing. We'll figure that out real quick. We're going to go sign someone. Probably not going to bring back Brett Hundley. That is the top threat. I would like to do that. Blitz counter. They blitz 31% of the time. They don't have a lot of sacks. They're the worst passing defense. We are going to go with throw it medium. Try to get over the middle behind those linebackers. Keep everybody the same here. And then we're going to go with, let's try to have a big offensive day, keep the rushing, sack the quarterback, and we're going to try to get a pick on the rookie. So let's start our training now. Really upset about Quentin Nelson, though. Looks like I don't see any offensive injuries. And defensively, looks like we are good as well. So we got out of there without any injuries. Let's see who we have to upgrade. We are 5-4 now, leading the division. Quiddy Pay. he's been a disappointment so far. Really want to see him step up. I don't believe he has a sack on the year yet. So if we check real quick, does Quiddy have a sack? No sacks on the year. He should, you know, we really need him to step up. We're going to go pass coverage from Lee Harrison. He's done pretty well in that sense, but just upgrade him there a little bit. Michael Badgley actually kept his job this week. He was going to be cut. Lucky I can't figure out IR. And it may be because of how we started. Julian Davenport. He's getting a fine upgrade. And then last but not least, our player of the week, Bobby Okereke. He's going to get pass coverage. 3 zone. Not the best upgrade, to be honest. He is up to 75, though. So Bobby Okereke now up to 75 zone. We go to free agents. Let's see who's here real quick. We cut Brett Hundley. We already have 3 quarterbacks, so I don't really feel compelled to bring him back. Cordell is there. Don't really need a running back. A wide receiver may be nice, though. And I think, you know, out of everyone that we have the big body in Michael Pittman. And I think the 96 speed, Marquise Goodwin may be a move. Let's see who else is available. Mercedes Lewis. O-lineman, no. D-lineman, not really. Any linebackers? Nothing really is sticking out. Anybody on practice squads that is intriguing? Travis Fulgham, not really. Marvell Tell, I mean. Yeah, nobody really. I'm gonna sign Marquise Goodwin. Where is he at? He's got that 96 speed. Let's just see how it goes. I guess we'll keep trying to get Quentin Nelson off the practice or off the injury report. Sometimes it does take a couple weeks because it's like glitched, but who knows? Wide receiver: T.Y., Zach, Michael Pittman, Paris Campbell, Kiki. So that's gonna put Ashton Dolan off, but I do like him being at the bottom. But I'm going to put Kiki here, and then I'm going to put Marquise Goodwin. So we'll see if he gets any playing time this week. Who really knows? But either way, we are going to get into our Week 10 matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, here we are, Week 10, Jacksonville Jaguars, Miles Jack, James Robinson. Hopefully Frank Reich will not be throwing his clipboard around because it's going to be a pretty happy day. We've been on a roll as of late, so let's hopefully, continue that trend. I do fully expect us to win this game. I don't expect a really hard matchup until we face the Buffalo Bills later on. Otherwise, I think we're going to be kind of chilling. It would have been nice to have Quentin Nelson back for this game. And so not being able to figure that out is going to hurt us a little bit. But hopefully he can return eventually. Number 87 looking pretty small in that lineup. But either way, Frank Reich going to try to coach this team. He was on the hot seat. And I think right now, if you ask me, season ended today, I would keep Frank Reich another season. Jonathan Taylor almost running for 200 yards last week. So let's see if he can keep up his trend. He is only about 100 yards behind Derrick Henry for the rushing title. So let's try to see if he can capture that rushing leader mark this week. Got Brandon Godden, Charles Davis. Not going to hear a word out of them because we don't want their voice in our game. And we're going to kick off to start this game. All right. Rigoberto Sanchez about to kick off. I don't know why I said cut off. Jamal Agnew back to return. Just knees it out. And we're going to get this game started with Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay. Obviously, Darius Leonard pretty clutch with some interceptions. Oh, I missed the hit stick. And James Robinson's going to take that up to the 39, 14-yard gain. Man, I just missed that hit stick with Darius Leonard. That could have been a loss. Okay. I'm going to use Okereke here. But Darius Leonard makes up for it with the pick. What? That wasn't even close. A pick six. Darius Leonard. What? What even just happened? That was all the computer. But Trevor Lawrence threw it right to his hands. What? What the hell? DeForest Buckner. And look at that. Easy. That was easy. Darius Leonard just returned it to the house. And that is the way you want to start the game. Our linebackers have been generating turnovers lately. Honestly, at this rate, Defensive Player of the Year may come down to Darius Leonard and Bobby Okereke. Like, who else? Trayvon Diggs, I don't think has an interception since week 7. I mean, it's only been a few weeks, but the way our linebackers have been trending, I would not be surprised to see either of them go up to Superstar X Factor and or win Defensive Player of the Year. Another tackle there by Xavier Rhodes. See, Quentin Nelson, he's not supposed to be out for the season. Here we go. 2nd and 5. James Robinson does break that tackle. Biggest tackle. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. I know we were talking a little bit about Xavier Rhodes last week, and he's been playing pretty well. I think James Robinson's going to get the first. Like I was saying, he's been playing pretty well. Thinking about re-signing him. But we may just kind of sign another veteran cornerback to take his role. I mean, obviously he's playing well, so you don't want to lose that production. But I think any veteran cornerback on a 1-year deal may be able to be like a stopgap until we get more youth at that position. I'm going to change it to man. What a hit. Breaks off of the double team. DeForest Buckner, too, could be in that conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't think he's going to get it because of the production or lack thereof at the beginning. But he has been playing as good as any defensive player the last couple of weeks. But yeah, so another option, if we do not sign Xavier Rhodes, let him hit free agency, and maybe we see, what vets are available on the open market. So that's kind of where I'm thinking, where I am with Xavier Rhodes right now. 23 rushes, 89 yards last week. The Jaguars have been relying pretty heavily on James Robinson to start this game, but I don't blame them after the start they've been having. Plus, James is not running it that bad. 37 yards already. Technically the second drive, but realistically it's kind of the first drive. The pick six is, it was a one-off thing, so. And Kari Willis was just standing there. I didn't say anything because I was so just dumbfounded that he was standing there. Didn't think it was going to be a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence bounces back after his pick six and throws a pretty good pass to score the touchdown. All right. We're going to get the first look at the offense, though, coming up. I'm going to have Isaiah Rodgers return it, as always. But first look at the offense. See what Carson Wentz can do. Coming off not the best of his games. but still having a pretty good season. We're going to start off with Jonathan Taylor. Relied heavily on him last week. Going to do the same this week. See what we can do. Almost hitting that 1,000-yard rushing mark. Definitely going to hit it, or has already hit it this week. Don't know if those stats were at the start of the game or now. Either way, he is now basically at 1,000 rushing yards. So, you know, Jonathan Taylor, obviously, let's see, go up. I tried to playmaker. He delayed it really, really long. So we're going to be in a little bit of a deficit now. Try to pass our way out of it. Carson not starting the game off with his best showing. Carson Wentz fumbles the ball. My controller decides to stop working. I don't know why that always happens. Okay, so my webcam just isn't working, so we're going to have to go through the rest of this one without one. Don't know what happened. Tried to fix it. Not working. Either way, we are going to be focused on winning the game. If my fucking controller is going to work, I'm going to lose my mind. Nothing is working right now. Tried a couple of things. None of them worked, so this is where we are. James Robinson just going to run up the middle. Nobody wants to tackle. Moment is too big. Touchdown, Jaguars. Team just looked afraid out there. Who knows? 14-7. Oh, man. It's going to be one of those games. This might be our first loss at this rate. Everything's going wrong today. Say Rodgers up to the 28. Let's just start it off with a run. Jonathan Taylor. Carson Wentz must have had popcorn for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then breakfast again. He's been eating popcorn for 2 straight days, the way he was holding that damn ball last drive. T.Y. wide open. Up to the 50. Miles Jack is hurt. That's what I like to see. Injure their best defensive player. All right. We're going to run straight up the middle where Miles Jack was. Big gaping hole. Just like the Jaguars players' moms. Jonathan Taylor is up to 1,000 yards. Let's go. Let's get a drive going. Get out of the way. Nobody wants to block. Moment's too big. Mo Ali Cox probably saved an interception there, if I'm being completely honest. Did not look good for us. I don't know. I don't really know what happened there. But it kind of worked out, and that's what matters. Oh, step up. Get out of there, Carson. Go, Carson. Go, Carson. 15 yards on that one. Carson Wentz, you know, continually trying to not get killed. Why could Quentin Nelson not help us this week? Who knows? Good catch, Michael Pittman. Carson Wentz really racking up the passing yards. 20 yards in the first quarter. Probably not going to get another chance to throw the ball in this quarter. So I think our offense is just going splendidly. And that's the end of the first. 14-7. Jaguars are leading. We are knocking on the door. Looking to perhaps take the lead. I thought we got a first. Guess the refs got paid off. It's okay. We got Jonathan Taylor. JT gonna take it up to the 4. We're gonna have first and goal. All we have to do is get a yard a play, and we are gonna score here. Miami upsetting Baltimore. And we are gonna score. Jonathan Taylor for his 9th rushing touchdown of the game, 20th of his career. And we're gonna look to tie this up 14-14. 10 plays, 72 yards, about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And, you know, after the mildly inducing rage of my webcam turning off, I am slowly settling back into the game. Jamal Agnew thought he could be Isaiah Rodgers, but he only gets up to the 24 because he is ass. Got a user Okereke here. We really have to stop James Robinson right now. Okay, you're telling me Darius Leonard can't tackle Jamal Agnew? There's no way. I thought I had another pick. I thought I had a pick with Darius Leonard. Get him blitz here. Put a little pressure on T-Law. I left a gaping hole up the middle. Luckily, Darius Leonard comes back and stops him. Seems like we've been having large, just rushing contests lately between whoever we're playing. But Malik Harrison says, you're not going to fucking rush the ball, dog. 15th tackle this season. I really like this trade. He doesn't get much playing time, but when he does, he definitely makes the most of it. Just got an upgrade this week. And there we go. Number 94, Tyquan Lewis with the sack. And we hold them to a punt. Got the home crowd rocking. Good thing we don't have momentum. Because I am playing on PC. So, no momentum exists here. Okay, Molly Cox wide open. Just score right here. We'll get the ball at half, and we'll be chilling. Okay. Good thing Josh Allen has 2 left feet and tripped over basically nothing. T.Y. is wide open. Another first down. Ever since that first drive, Carson has stepped it up a little bit. T.Y. is kind of settling into his role now. He's coming back from injury. Step up. Zach Pascal. And he's good. He's good. First down. Carson is kind of swinging that thing. I think you're pointing the wrong way, Zach. Can't say that for certain, but it did look like you may have been pointing the wrong way. Camera angles may have messed me up, but who knows. And JT just going to untouched into the end zone. Let's get a team celebration. That was really good blocking, a really good pull on that one. 10th rushing touchdown of the season. Got a little potato sack race. Looks like JT's the only one that knows how to have fun in his childhood because they just fell down. Don't tell me it's part of the celebration and it's fictional. I think it's real. Another accurate kick. We're good. Up by a touchdown. 4:46 left, so this was not the clock-draining drive that I thought it may have been shaping up to be. But especially if we can hold them here, get another drive before half, score, and then get the ball after half, score again. we're going to be up 3 touchdowns. This game is going to be all but over. But let's start phase 1 of that plan with trying to stop them, maybe force a turnover with a certain linebacker. Darius Leonard, huge hit. As soon as he started running, I knew I was gonna hit stick him. But Trevor Lawrence is a bigger body at quarterback, so he may not fumble as much as these smaller ones. You know. Try to take out. Is that Jimmy Graham? It is Jimmy Graham. So he must have gotten cut at some point and signed. And/or maybe traded. Not sure, but Jimmy Graham was the one I was making fun of for his size. And Jimmy Graham is not known as being a small human. So they just kind of did him dirty. Put him next to some smaller people, I guess. Another catch, Jimmy Graham reaches for the first down. I think he got it. We'll go okay here. Gonna be a run. I sniffed it out, but I just got blocked, walled off. Yeah, Rocky Sin, I think, got that tackle. Couldn't tell if it was him or the safety. Got 1st and 10 from the 18. Our plan of holding them to nothing is not going well. Fumble. Let's go. Okay. Darius Leonard, the 2 linebackers are insane. As soon as you say something, the opposite comes true. Thank you, Darius Leonard, for having your 0th fumble of the year. Huge hit by Bobby Okereke. As soon as T-Law decided he wanted to walk, Okereke decided he wanted to end his life. Good rush by Carson. We're just going to run a quick 2-minute drill. I don't want to run slants too much, just because they're kind of cheesy. Just use that speed to get outside. That one really had no chance. I just wanted to get to the outside, try to get out of bounds so I did not have to burn a timeout. I'm going to believe in TY here, maybe. Nope. TY. What a throw on the run by Carson Wentz to T.Y. Hilton. Oh, no. Okay, I'm having so many problems. I apologize, but T.Y. Hilton, 49 yards. What a play. And T.Y.'s having a pretty good game today already in the first half. Michael Pittman, just take that short one, get another first down. We're going to run hurry up here. See what we can do here. Doesn't help to run hurry up when you got such... just throw it away. Such a indecisive offensive coordinator trying to choose the play. Okay, we got a lot of backups in here. Kiki QT is in here for, I think, one of the first times I've seen him. That was not the greatest play to call on the goal line. I was trying to get Jonathan Taylor just out of the backfield and get some free yards underneath. It did not work out like that. QT, open, touchdown. Another team celebration. And like I was saying, getting the stop and scoring another touchdown was exactly what we wanted to do. This is basically going to end out the half. And then we get the ball. If we score again, I think this game is done. Okay. Better kick than I expected. Gonna run a cover. 4, I think I grabbed. Bobby. If one of these guys is not in the defensive play, I thought, as soon as I saw him winding up, I was like, he's going underneath. And then I thought I had that pick, did not. But now we're gonna have to play a little bit of prevent. They do have 2 more timeouts. 17 seconds is enough time, especially if they're racking up big gains like that. But if they're going underneath like this, not gonna be too worried about them scoring. Second and 7 from the 48. Come on, DeForest. Come on, DeForest. I was trying to bait him to come back in the middle. But with only 5 seconds left, they are going to go for the Hail Mary. Let's try to get Kwity Paye his first sack of the season. Instead, they're going to throw it short to Jimmy Graham. Get some, I guess, stats. Fantasy owners are happy. Jaguars fans are not. But we're going to head into the second half. Up 28-14. Jimmy Graham has 3 receptions for 32 yards. You know, another short kick, too. We're going to take it out to the 28. And the second half is officially underway. Carson Wentz had a pretty good first half after that first drive, especially his 2-minute drill, capped off by a huge play to T.Y. Hilton after Carson rolled out to his left. Alright. Got some good routes coming up here. Michael Pittman may have been open. I think I just missed him. Just got to throw it out of bounds. Michael Pittman probably was open. I did not trust Carson to make that throw, to be honest, which is why I didn't throw it. But T.Y. is going to be open underneath. Let him... I thought he was going to take it up. All right, 4th and 2. We're up by 2 scores. I am disappointed, but I am okay with punting this ball. Another potential upset. Patriots down there leading the Browns. Jacoby Myers. Wonder if he's scored a touchdown yet in this series. You gotta imagine he has, though. Rigoberto Sanchez. Another punt inside the 20 then. Marvin Jones, man. I don't really pay attention to our breakdown, but we have to play a lot of zone now. We play a majority zone. I can't imagine the percentage, though. Somewhere in the 70%, maybe even 80%. Really only don't play zone when we blitz. No chance. No chance, man. Do the robot. You deserve it. Gonna have James Robinson in man. He's going out on a screen. No chance. Come on. Lock down coverage by Okereke. He's having himself another good game. These linebackers do just feast week in and week out. I mean, when people look at what they want out of their linebackers, they're going to have to look to the Indianapolis Colts for great linebacker play. I think for a long time we have looked to maybe the Ravens, the 49ers as a good linebacker play. But the Colts are going to enter that conversation for maybe the best linebacker core in the league pretty soon. T.Y. inaccurate. He had the outside coverage. He is not the biggest of bodies, but it was against a weaker corner. So, pretty sure that's maybe Trey Herndon. Jonathan Taylor's going to lose 2. They just came. Like, there was no chance. He's open. Carson. See, for every, like, really good play, like the T.Y. Hilton one that Carson has, he has those check down just misses. So I have a very precarious position to be in when I think about the future of Carson Wentz on this team. And I was thinking about Isaiah Rodgers. Jamal Agnew just juked Julian Blackman out of his shoes, I think. I may be blaming the wrong people here. But at this rate, we're trending towards the playoffs. And so what do we do when we come up against a T.Y. Hill? I have missed so many hit six. When we come up against a T.Y. Hill and, you know, Hollywood Brown, maybe even a Henry Ruggs, how do we cover them? And Isaiah Rodgers may prove to be a pretty good asset with his, you know, high-end, top-end speed. So if we can develop his cover skills a little bit to be sufficient enough to cover those guys, I think that would be a really good secret weapon to have in the playoffs. Darius, man, you're getting embarrassed this game. All right, let's go. Kicking it, and it is all good. Getting the kickoff once again. Lead has been cut down, but those last two drives by our offense have not been the greatest. And so I think finding a way to just maybe sustain a drive this time is going to be good. Jonathan Taylor has not had the best couple drives either, so let's try to lean on him a little bit, get him going once again. Looks like whatever halftime adjustments were made by the Jaguars are working now. Wide open. Carson just misses him. We've had the receivers open. I mean, they're getting schemed open. Carson's just not hitting them. I don't know what more to say. I mean, we can only go short. But if Mo Alley Cox wants to take those short passes and take them to a first down, I'll take it any day of the week. But Carson not hitting some of these medium over-the-middle routes is a little concerning, because in a closer game, these aren't just, oh, Carson misses it. It's, we're going to lose the game. So a little bit of concern with Carson Wentz's arm and accuracy. Third and 1. We're actually going to run it here. Miles Jack's playing a little bit off. Just tosses. Absolutely tosses Ryan Kelly there. Jack Doyle going to be my primary read on here. That was a risky throw. I kind of just threw it because I determined pre-snap that I was going to do that. He was not really open. That could have been picked, but luckily it wasn't. Shoot. Send you up and just make a lane for Carson to run. That playmaker C was really there for the purpose not of passing it, but more of just like, we need blockers, get the people out of the lane, Carson can run it, and it worked out. We're going to have to run one more play before the fourth quarter. But we're going to go into the fourth quarter with a 11-point lead and potential to make it even more. So, looking good. Jonathan Taylor most likely going to pass 100 yards once again. Gonna run a jet sweep. T.Y. is going to be running this. Out of all our starting receivers, he's probably the best to run it. Did not work. That may be a good Marquise Goodwin play, though. Jack Doyle. Go. Let him upfield a little bit. That may be a first. 3rd inches. You already know. I'm not. Why do you want me to? Okay. We're going to just call Y corner. And it's empty. Why? Why would our offensive coordinator want empty in this situation. Just so Carson can run it up. Okay, I take it back, offensive coordinator. Don't remember your name. Carson Wentz gets his 10th career rushing touchdown. And we are up 35-17, firmly in command of this one. Hopefully extending our lead over the rest of the AFC South. Carson taking a pick with the defense. They really should not be taking pictures, but getting ready to go on the field. I'll excuse it, but if the Jaguars score, is there going to be a few questions about their commitment to this game? I think we're going to have to ask them, you know? All right, let's go. Underneath. Is Jamal Agnew even that good of a receiver? I mean, I know him as a returner. Obviously, former corner, but 7 receptions, 112 yards? I can't imagine he's this good of a receiver, no? I mean, I don't really watch Jaguars games, but... Second and 10. Lurked all the way. Darius Leonard, second pick of the game. Trevor Lawrence, what are you doing? I got too excited. Accidentally kicked the computer. What a play. Darius Leonard, the machine, the maniac. I don't know why I called him the machine. I was going to call him the interception machine. Then I forgot to say interception. Mo Cox wide open. Oh, he was wide open. What is that? That's Shaquille, right? Shaquille Griffin? I think he's one of the Griffin. But Darius Leonard should have had a third interception. Man, looking back at it, I do not regret throwing that to Mo Cox. He was open. Maybe I could have touched past it instead of bulleting it. That's probably my biggest mistake. But in terms of who I threw it to, I do not regret it. Jamal Agnew keeps up his huge game, though. I mean, sleeper starts, I guess. Fumble. Let's go. Let's go, Xavier Rhodes. Return it. House it. House call. House call. Let's go, Xavier Rhodes. Another score for him. I don't even know who forced that out. I think it was Okereke. Let's check real quick. Boom. He's done. Is it? Yeah, Okereke comes in. Xavier Rhodes picks it up. Linebackers are insane. Like, who's our player of the game? Is it Darius Leonard or is it Okereke? Could not say. Almost simmed past the kick. What a game for our defense, man. What a day. Very pleased by what I've seen, but who knows the future of Carson Wentz after that horrible pick, to be honest. We'll just see. Darius Leonard trying to keep up the good... Man, something just flew across my face. You guys can't see it because my webcam decided to die, but something just attacked me. Darius Leonard trying to keep up the good play of the linebackers. I mean, 2 picks, 2 forced fumbles. I think if I had to say, Darius Leonard is definitely going to win probably Defensive Player of the Week. He's got 2 picks and a fumble recovery, plus a few TFLs. But Who knows? Who knows the minds of these voters? DeForest Buckner getting his weekly sack. Seems like him getting to the quarterback is just a given at this point. What is happening? Isaiah Rodgers, good sack, tackle. Grover Stewart, good sack though. Let's send a little bit of pressure 3rd and 18. Don't let him hold on to the ball for too long. Okay, Xavier Rhodes might be earning another contract. 3rd interception of the year. I mean, I don't know. This pick, the fumble recovery, like, we got to lock down defense. But maybe it's just because it's Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. But when you're forcing, what is that, 5 turnovers now today? 5 turnovers. You're going to be winning blowout games like this. I think after the Bills, we are going to have to analyze whether or not yes, we are on all Madden, but maybe we have to throw in some sliders. Because we are kind of winning these fairly easily, so we'll see. The Bills are going to be the real, test, though. Like, all these other teams that we've been beating up on aren't the greatest this year. It's a pretty easy schedule. And since we've taken over, we have had the easiest rushing defense. Or been going against the easiest rushing schedule. So Jonathan Taylor going off is not the most abnormal. If he did this in real life, I don't think anybody would be really surprised. Let's just dump it off to him. But yeah, Carson gonna finish with about 200 yards. Two-minute warning. We're gonna try to pin them. There's maybe a little too much power. Put a backspin on it. Nope, that's gonna be good. Oh no, I missed it. Sendejo. Alrighty. At the 11, minute 52. They should be passing for a majority of this. Jamal Agnew is going to go for 800 yards and a touchdown this season, and about 400 of that is going to be from us. He definitely maybe had his career best game today, I would imagine. Julian Blackman gets juked out of his shoes. I think that's Laviska Shenault's first, that might be his first catch of the day. Let's go. Bobby, read it all the way. 4th interception for T-Law. Another pick 6. Let's go. Okereke might have taken that player of the week away from his teammate. Oh, man. What a game by the defense. I have nothing more to say than the fact that this defense might be the most dangerous in the league right now. Looking at the Bills, they won. So, we're heading straight for them. Okay. Let's go. I am so excited about this defense. We blew out the Jaguars. And, I don't know. I can't really tell yet what the identity of our team is. Are we... Because we're not going to be, contenders. But we're not exactly horrible where we shouldn't be in the playoffs. I mean, they were in the playoffs last year with Phillip Rivers, and they almost beat... Another pick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Another pick. 4 on the year for Xavier Rhodes. he may be getting in that conversation of best corner comeback year for Xavier Rhodes. That was wide open. But again, they almost won their playoff game last year. So kind of thinking about where the Colts are. Don't really know. Let's see if we can get Quentin Nelson back. See if we can figure that out. But either way, end of the game, absolute domination from the defense. Trevor Lawrence had a horrible day. Yeah, not much more to say. Offense did, what's expected of an offense who gets handed the ball in excellent field position, but this was a defensive showing. Incredible game. Super proud of everything that they did today. 7 takeaways. Obviously had the 2 on our end, but, they didn't really matter. 7 takeaways is insane. Trevor Lawrence with a 69.3 passer rating. He had the 5 picks. Carson Wentz 14 for 23, 197, touchdown and a pick. He also had the 1 fumble. Jonathan Taylor, 24 for 126, 5.2 average, 2 touchdowns. Carson Wentz got a pretty big rushing day by his standards, 4 touchdowns. Naheem Hines didn't do much. T.Y., 81 yards. Obviously had that big catch for 49 yards at the end of the half. Zach, 2 for 37. Molly Cox, 3 for 30. 2 for 19. A couple here with Kiki Kuti getting the touchdown. Total tackles, 11 for Okereke, 7 and 7 for Leonard and Moore. DeForest Buckner was 6. TFLs, 1 for Isaiah Rodgers, 1 from Malik Harrison, DeForest Buckner and Bobby Okereke. A sack for Grover Stewart, Tyquan Lewis, and DeForest Buckner. 2 picks for each Xavier Rhodes and Darius Leonard, with another pick by Okereke. And then, if we come here to forced fumbles, 2 more by Okereke, 1 by Grover Stewart, with the recoveries by Darius Leonard and Xavier Rhodes. And we had 3 defensive touchdowns by Darius Leonard, Bobby Okereke, and Xavier Rhodes. So the defense did come to play today. Insane. And let's see what upgrades we have. All right. Coming out of the game, we do have an upgrade for Kari Willis. If you do remember, did get the dev trait upgrade earlier in the season. Going up 1 awareness and 2 zone. And one more thing, before we sim the week, we do have 32 staff points, so I do want to upgrade a few things. So I think Frank Reich is good to stay. And so I'm going to give him this upgrade really quick. Now once we get up to 25, I'm going to get the final piece so everyone is a scheme fit. But now, in the sim of the week, the Bills are going to be the biggest test out of anything we face so far. But yeah, 6-4, 6-3. We are firmly in this AFC playoff race. We also have a 2-game lead over the Tennessee Titans, who have kind of fallen off as of late. Hopefully that keeps up, and we'll be able to really cement ourselves as maybe even contenders. If we look at the weekly awards to see who won it, Bobby Okereke, 11 tackles, an interception, 2 forced fumbles, and the touchdown. And that makes it now 2 weeks in a row that he is in the lead for that weekly award. Now, we have some focus players where we're going to get into next week, weekly strategy, whatever. I just want to see who got signed. Marvell Tell got signed by the Jets. One of the bigger names on our practice squad. But I want to check this, and it is true here that Jonathan Taylor now is the rushing leader, 1,112 yards, 10 touchdowns, leading Derrick Henry by about 8 yards. Derrick Henry does have that touchdown. And then the last thing I do want to check before we call it is I want to check out the yearly awards and see if Jonathan Taylor, number 2 on the Offensive Player of the Year. But as you saw, Bobby Okereke is Defensive Player of the Year right now. Look at that. Darius Leonard, 1 and 2 right there. Do we have anybody else on this list? No. And then if we go to Best Linebacker, TJ Watt is actually winning that. And Okereke is 4, Darius Leonard 6. DB is Xavier Rhodes. He's there. He's at number 3. And I think, look at, Quentin Nelson is winning Best O-Line without playing for us. So that's interesting. Good for him. He's just that well respected. Still on the injury report, as you see here. There he is. Look at, he can return. Okay, we can actually remove him. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to remove him. Quentin Nelson is off IR. Now I want to get rid of Rodrigo Blankenship. He's off of IR as well. So in the past, we could only do this with 2 people. Can we do it with another? Nope. Okay, so TJ Carey's done for the year. Patman's done. So all these people here. Same with Jordan Glasgow. You can only remove 2 people. I think those were the 2 I wanted to remove. Well, I know those were the one I wanted to remove. Everyone else is going to be done for the year. But now that we removed them, we do have to cut 2 players. Let's do that really quick. So we did bring back Quentin Nelson. So we're going to maybe get rid of a O-lineman. Chris Reed played all right. I think, yeah, Will's got to go. So Will's our first cut. And then we brought back, obviously, Rodrigo Blankenship. So Michael Badgley is going to be out of here. And with that, we have our captain back. Quentin Nelson is going to be back for a huge game against the Buffalo Bills. And I'm excited to see what he can do. As always, thank you for watching. I'll try to get my camera fixed for the next episode. And I'll see you guys then. Peace.